Right. Hello there, Ame Gakita. Alright, let's just say that today gonna at least hopefully finish out on the story like kind of like post yesterday. So gonna at least hopefully finish out on that end, and as well as kind of like hopingly to finish up on stuff the new story stuff along the line. So at the very least have to do everything to finish up along the line. I am having everything was in between. Not really my style though. Normally I can't like finish it off stream, but I know that at the end I'm not doing the stream finish. So he's gonna be like at least 2 hours, 3 hours, but not gonna complain in a bad way. I mean, it's kind of like the story so far has been kind of confusing. Not saying like in a bad way. It's actually kind of like confusing on some part. So I'm gonna assume that she can see into her future, as well as that for some reason they're putting it like, oh, they are actually like in Genshin we always have people saying like, oh, we have long living creature because like we got Zhongli got like a few thousand years, or Nico a few thousand years. So it's like considering that we got so many characters that is long living. No, for some reason they're indicating that, oh, there are actually some which are actually like this character is apparently like those who are short life along the line. It is kind of like enticing. It's kind of like a bit confusion in between, especially more towards like a lot of prediction I predict correctly for Genshin, especially like even as far as saying like, oh, Mihayo, I will be damned if they freaking put a blue cat that can talk with wearing glasses, and they end up doing that along the line. So, can't deny on that end. Like things on I say, kind of like made me really wonder, like what are the things that Mihoyo have been putting into the game. So but I mean, like it's like a lot of people were complaining about there is a lot of people who is long live, and I was like, what if Mihoyo decided to say that we put a short live creature along the line? So I oh my. It's kind of enticing in a way that Mihoyo going. It's kind of like intriguing and like nice in a way that Mihoyo putting out like if we like in terms of balancing, okay, for me who always tend to take out the skill and look at things, like Mihoyo putting up balance where there is long lived, there's also people who are short lived. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Okay, 入ります。座って。言っとくけど、お茶やお菓子は出ないから。好奇心って本当に厄介なものね。Curiosity is a dangerous trend. いつか、今日私の元を訪れたことを後悔することになるわよ。Well, like, even for me, curiosity killed a cat, and I am a cat, but with 9 billion life, even I wish not to spend all 9 billion life on my way. I thank you. It does mean that the years that I spent in Japan and learning voice acting in the anime studio helps. But even say that even Japan, their voice acting lesson is kind of like really different from how many, including myself, expect in a way though. Actually, more towards like if anyone wondering, is like the one of the thing that I learned voice acting is actually basically it's not really like saying like hey just give a voice to a character. It's actually more towards like you need to give the voice to the character as well as your soul, your feeling, your this, your that, whatever along the line, so that the character look alive along the line. And it became a moment of like I learned in Japan, the voice acting all these things is like it's really so much different than just saying when I learned voice acting initially it was like oh we just make a funny voice to the character. Oh, in Japan it's basically you are giving your soul to your character. So it really does showcase that in when you learn stuff in Japan, it's really so much different from the things that you may learn from different country. I mean, like sure, every country have their own way of right or wrong. There is no such thing as the right way. It's actually towards in my point of view would be the better way. So I'll definitely say like in terms of like voice acting all these things is like it really does take a lot of effort, and even and those mindset really kind of like make me really change in terms of like doing tarot card reading or predicting things along the line to the point that even when I give people advice it's actually more towards like the experience I learn in the world kind of give me different way of rush through in the flow of faith.
長い未来の中で変えることができない箇所を見通す力よ。
So there's
予見の鳥なのか。
prophecy. You meet other people with the ability to see the future.
不思議じゃないわ。人間は星空や地脈、
Observing.
いろんなものを使って運命を観
The
測
one
で
thing
き
I
る
can tell you is that better don't step into the
私たち
fate.
の能力なんて
Even when
大
I
した
can
こと
predict a
ない
lot of things correctly doesn't mean that I go and brag about it. It's more towards that I will try to step away from so that it
友
don't
人に
become a
占いを
problem.
頼まれても、世界の未来を憂う人に相談されても何もしてあげられない。運命を見るという体験がどんなものかはもう知ってるでしょ。
I wonder is it because like last time I did tarot card reading on Mihoyo that for some reason they decided to introduce characters that can do prediction or look into the future, that kind of mindset though.
感情が予見と一緒に心に流れ込んできて。
Oh, if you guys are watching, I will be damn afraid now.
虚しさだけが残って。
怖いんですよ。
目標を定めた瞬間、努力もしないうちにその結果を突きつけら
Some
れ
of
る。
the stuff are best.
まるで大好きな物語の結末をネタバレされるようなものです。
運命に抗ってそれが徒労に終わった時、その痛みはより深く身にしみるわ。
Mena is kind of interesting in some way.
すべて見た通りだよ。でもこの後に起こる出来事について
Powerless.
私ができることといえばため息をつくことだけだ。この世の運命とはこれほどまでに揺るがぬものなのか。
Now I'm kind of curious, is that person
運命を見通す力を与えられた者はむしろ心の衰弱を早めてしまうだけなのかもしれない。
true? That's one of the reasons why I never think in that future. Even if I see the dark future, doesn't mean anything. I'm just here as an observer of this world, for God's sake. But if it's easily to change, I mean, like those that can change will definitely will be better if they change it for the better. And like even for me, there are times when like, there are some of the stuff that I try not to step into. Like there's a lot of stuff I try not to step into. It's like observing the world, even if it's turned for the bad. I would just look at the good part and then just move on there. I mean, at the very least, it's more towards like just understanding the how the world flow and observe it. That is the power of that technically the job of an observer in a
最後
way.
に心に残るのは虚無感だけよ。あるこの人は代々そうだった。でもあなたが生まれた時、私たちの両親はその場しのぎの解決策を編み出したの。
The solution they could think of.
フェイから遠く離れた地に送り、人の社会で育てれば 予見の力の発現を遅らせられる。
それで私は取り替え子になったんですか？私と取り替えられた子は元気にしてるんでしょうか？
安心して。彼女はあなたとは正反対で、フェイの中でしか生きられない人間だったの。生まれつき人間には治療できない奇病にかかってて、取り替え子にならなければとっくに死んでたわ。
So she was
父さんと
safe.
母さんは彼女の命を救い、無事に大人になるまで育て上げたわ。今はスネージナやグラードで実の
I
両親
wonder
と
if we
一緒
got
に
to
暮ら
go
してる。
there to see them though.
そうだったんですね。よくわかりました。ですがまだ肝心な質問が残ってます。私が気を失う直前のあなたの言葉、あれはどういう意味だったんですか？
そのまんまの意味よ。私はあなたのことが嫌いなの。
嫌いの？
どうでもいいでしょ。
No reason.
そうですか。教えてくれないなら勝手に推測します。
Really?
私の生活が羨ましいんですか？
その通りよ。正確には羨ましいというより嫉妬だけど、父さんと母さんがあなたを人間の世界へ送ることを思いついたとき、私はすでに予見の力に苦しんでたわ。たった数年早く生まれただけなのに。運命って不公平よね。両親は時々こっそりなどくらいに来ては遠くからあなたを見守って、家でもあなたの話ばかりしてた。あの人間の子にさえ私以上の関心を向けてたわ。一度
They are
私も一緒になどくらいに
sibling
来て
in a way, I guess.
無邪気にはしゃぐあなたを遠くから眺めたことがあるの。羨ましくて仕方なかったのに、平然を装って祝福した。誰も私の気持ちなんか考えてくれなかったわ。私は一体何なの？失敗作？運命に見捨てられた哀れな存在。
She's sad that she don't get enough.
だからずっと前から考えてたの。あなたが大人になったら会いに行こうって。そして全てをありのままに話して、この苦しみを味わわせてやるって。
Okay, so she is suffering
ひ
in
どい
pain.
でしょ。でもそれが私なの。
だったらどうしてあれから私を避けるようになったんですか？
Good question.
話してくれないならまた勝手に推測しちゃいますからね。
私の目に映ってた幸せそうなあなたも、両親に愛され運命に恵まれたあなたも、私の一方的な思い込みに過ぎなかったって気づいたからよ。スペランザであなたが過去の話をしてるのを聞いてたの。人間らしく振る舞おうと必死だったこと、ホラガイ団の仲間と助け合って過ごした日々のこと、何でもないことのようにあなたは話してたわね。
Ooh.
私の胸は苦しくなったわ。あなたが辛い思いをしてたなんて知りたくなかった。これじゃ恨むことも嫉妬することもできないじゃない。ただ抱きしめて、大丈夫、あなたには家族がいるのよって慰めたくなっちゃったじゃない。
お姉ちゃん、悪役失格ですね。先に泣かれちゃったら私が慰めなきゃいけないじゃないですか。でも
At least they are
気持ちはわかります。
in a good
最初から
moment together, I
恨んだり
guess.
嫉妬したりしてたんじゃなくて、ただ寂しかっただけなんですよね。私の家族ってどんなだろうってずっと想像してたんです。こうして会いに来てくれて本当に嬉しいです。
At least it's a good thing that they
お
are
姉
good.
ちゃん、
At least the siblings are back together now. Dude, no wonder the confusion was there. It's just basically there are siblings who haven't been together
ありがとう。
and now they are back
ま
together.
さか逆にもてなされちゃうなんてね。
どういたしましてだぞ。その、おいらは本音で話し合えてよかったと思うぞ。これからは素直に楽しく話せるだろ。その通りです。
They are
こんなに
siblings.
嬉しい気持ちになっ
Although
た
their
の
hair
は
color is different.
久しぶりです。ところで、お姉ちゃんはどうやってブレイドライノと仲良くなったんですか？私が外で出会った子はみんな凶暴で触らせてもくれなかったのに。
以前あなたを見に来た時に出会ったの。あの頃はこの子もまだ小さくて親ともはぐれちゃってたからしばらく面倒を見てたのよ。
Ooh.
これも運命の出会いってやつかしら。これから迎える私の勝利と同じ、あらかじめ見通せる変えようのない規定の事実よ。
変えようのない？
もちろん抗ってみるのは自由よ。運命の残酷さを知ることになるだけだけど。
I
例えば
won.
遠くへ逃げて次の試合を放棄するという選択もできるわ。でもその後必ず戻らざるを得なくなる何かが起こる。あなたも真っ向から私を倒す自分を想像することはできるはずよ。でも実力と運の差はそう簡単に埋められるものじゃない。私たちの予見は本質的には一種の収束なのよ。道はいくつもあるけどたどり着く場所は一つだけ。
運命を見ることの苦しさや辛さは身をもって体験しました。お姉ちゃんはこれまでどうやって過ごしてきたんですか？
私は運命に従い全てを黙って受け入れることにしてるの。結果が変えられないのなら過程に意味はないわ。目に映る運命の結び目は一つ一つが呪いみたいなものだから、私は見えない未来の中でささやかな幸せを追い求めるしかないのよ。リンネア、あなたはどう思う？
そうですね。私はちょっと違うと思ってます。話の続きは試合が終わってからにしましょう。質問の答えはその時に。
いいわ。
あの時。
でも
なんかないん
未来には期待しすぎないことね。そうすれば深く失望することもないから。
大丈夫ですよ、お姉ちゃん。それじゃあまた会場で。もう遅いですし今日はそれぞれ帰って休みましょう。君たちはフラッグシップに泊まってるんですよね。私は先に帰りますね。また会いましょう。今日は付き合ってくれてありがとうございました。やっほっやっほー
So it actually wonders to eat everything. Okay, so we got the rest in now.
旅人、もう寝たか？
Yes.
オイラもだ。明日はリンネアとクライドの試合だけじゃなくて、オイラたちの準決勝もあるんだよな。相手の強さもわからないし。どうせ眠れないなら、ちょっと出かけないか？そうだな。何か美味しいものを食べて、それからアグワラを試合会場に連れて行って雰囲気に慣れさせようぜ。
Like there is quite a lot of confusion. Can't deny that the story so far, like for me to do under the law, these things. So at the very least, like so far the story is really going in interesting ways that I find it enticing in a good way.
よく聞いてね
And
ルミ。お姉ちゃんのブレードライノは力が強いだけじゃなくてすごくすばしっこいみたい。その2つの長所を生かすならきっと突進させるはず。どうにか回避して反撃のチャンスを探して。
oh. I think it's a last minute preparation.
はい、君たちもですか？今ルミと作戦会議をしてたとこなんです。せっかくですし一緒に特訓しませんか？
So we are gonna just want to do it.
柔軟に牽制して勝機を見つけ出す。今のところこれが最善策です。
I would have to go through that.
お姉ちゃんのブレードライノはとても強いので、たとえ弱点をついたとしても防御を崩せるとは限りません。何か別の策を考えないと。
You have prepared as turn as you can.
ありがとうございます。負ける未来を見てしまいましたが、だからって何もしないわけにはいきませんから。運命、他の人の口から聞くのも自分で言うのもなんだか不思議な感じがしますね。
リンネアは運命をどう捉えてるの？
Oh, Kawata to speak now.
自分のことを知ったばかりでまだ真剣に考えたことはないんです。顧問として誤った情報を教えるわけにはいきませんし、万が一誤解を与えてしまったら大
No,
変
really,
です。
don't get to see.
ただの雑談だよ。リンネアの考えを聞きたい。
わかりました。ちょっと考えさせてください。未来を知ることは確かに憂鬱ですが、人生には憂鬱なことなんてたくさんありますよね。例えば子供の頃の私にとっての最大の苦痛は未知でした。両親に真実を伝えたらどうなるのかということ。一人になった後もどこに行けばいいのかわからなくて、あの頃は
I'm kind of curious.
むしろ未来が見えたらいいのにって思ってました。
Technically, even if you can have the ability to predict the future, doesn't mean
生
that
き
you
る勇
will
気も
go
湧いてくるん
according
じゃないかって。
to
まあ
the sponsor that
その
we
祈りは
got
誰
the
にも
traveler
届かなか
here.
ったんですけどね。
So I kind of intend to
私が
know
今
what
ここにいる
can
のは
our character do.
私自身に強い意志があったからです。
So,
やっぱり
so far the story
頼
actually.
れるのは自分だけ
So
なん
at the
です
very
よ。
least now I
か
know
つて
that
未知に
the
対する恐怖を
Fae
味わった私は
is kind of so far they
今
can do
は
the
今で知ってしまうことの
prediction
悩みが
or
できま
looking
し
into
た。
the future along the line. But the
そ
only
れで
issue
も
on hand is
世
that
界は何も
can
変わらず
they change
私
their
も私
future
のまま
or change their fate?
何も怖がる必要なんて
So
ないんです。
I gotta assume that the story so far is going in a good way. But the only issue on hand would be how is it going to flow in a way that they might not think about it. So I think it's like kind of quite
特訓
interesting.
終わり。ひひますます仲良くなってるな。よし、できることは全部やりました。あとはしっかり休んで運命に立ち向かうのみです。
Face our gonna assume that we don't wait here. Just wait here. And then wait until the following. Okay, and it really does! Good thing that we don't need to run back and do other stuff, so... Okay, so... we need to start the
皆様
competition.
こんにちは。
Top
続いて準
4!
決勝第一試合
So
が始まり
where
ます。
are we
両
going?
参加者の準備が整いました。一方は旅人と相棒アグアラ。
え？
もう一方は
ちょっと待って。
ゴリニッシュです。
ちょっと待って。Why is it for some reason we got some sort of like ice character with a force?
頑張れよアグアラ。
Wait, Mihoyo, are you guys trying to throw a spoiler at our face right off in this story? ちょっと待って。Is this a moment where people actually saying like, oh, we might have a cryo? And that didn't take long. A good thing I don't need to do the fight.
休憩時間を挟みます。
Dude,
休憩後第2試合開始
is Mihoyo trying to troll us or trying to trick us? Or are they trying to tease us?
リンネアとクライドのバトルだぞ。応援しに行こうぜ。
I mean, like, it's a good thing we don't need to do the fight, which I'm grateful for, but... Mihoyo putting this in there just not calming me really quick.
その相棒たちが無事に配置につきました。
Mihoyo, what are you guys thinking now?
クライノとヘルメス。白熱の
I can't even
いよいよ
know.
開幕です。
What is the character just... I mean, like, even if NPC, that is really cool. Like, the question of who is the character? I'm not gonna see the character anymore, but it's a good thing I got a screenshot, but even so... Oh my!
さあ行きなさい。
大丈夫。特訓を思い出すの。私がついてるからね。ルミ。ヤッホー。今よ。飛んで。ヤッホー。反撃。ヤッホー。
させない。
Oh my! Ah, it's a loss! This is terrible. You are gonna lose.
運命の軌跡は初めからはっきり示されてた。
Over we begin. Oh.
Huh? 一緒に行きたいの？
Oh.
さあおいで。広い世界が待ってるよ。
Oh. Oh my. Damn. Oh. That is one gigantic sign.
恐れないで。勝つのは私たちよ。
Oh. Well, she did kind of like disqualified. うわ、
まさかあんなに大きくなれるなんて。
well,
でも岩元素を吸収したらますますジャック・フロストっぽくなくなったね。あれ、もしかして
it is.
無事か？旅人パイモン、こっちです。
こっち？
ルミが 他のジャック・フロストと違う理由が分かりました。これまでいろんな可能性を考えていたのに、ずっと見落としてたことがあったんです。ルミは生まれつき他の子と違うわけじゃなくて、食習慣の影響で特別になったのかもしれません。大量の希少な鉱石を
Well,
摂
it
取したことで、
is a
岩原子が外
geom
見に新たな
in a
特徴を生
way.
み出したんじゃないかと。ビショップと同じです。異なる元素のビショップは外見に大きな違いがありますが、生物学的には同じカテゴリーに分類されますよね。つまりルミ、本当の仲間が欲しいなら自分を理解してくれて同じ好みを持つ子を探せばいいんだよ。
It did become
長
very
い
big
進化を
though.
待つ必要なんてなかったんだ。
I wonder how
これ
the
に気づ
rich
けたのも
is it
ル
a
ミがい
big
つも以上の力を発揮してくれたおかげだよ。じゃなきゃそんなこと考えもしなかった。
Will be disappointed after losing her match, but I guess this reaction is more hostile.
リンネア、さっきどうして攻撃を止めたの？
何言ってるんですか。ルミの一撃が当たったらお姉ちゃんもヘルメスも危ないところだったんですよ。
だとしてもハンマーが振り下ろされる瞬間、見えてたはずの未来が真っ白になった。危機への恐怖が錯覚を生んだの？それともこの子が本当に一時的に運命を超越
She
したっていう
did truly cheat fate.
の？どうでもいいことね。結局私たちは運命から逃れられなかった。太陽が変わらず昇るように、今回も予見の通り。
It was actually more towards like fate won't
何を
change,
考えてるんですか。
but
ただ残念に思っただけよ。あなたは全力で戦ったのに結局何も変わらなかった。
even so,
違う道をたどっても行き着く先は同じ。これが運命の残酷さというものなの。
試合が終わったらお姉ちゃんの質問に答えるって言ったこと覚えてますか。
ええ、あなたがなんて答えるか気になってたわ。
お姉ちゃんは道はいくつもあるけどたどり着く場所は一つだけって言いましたよね。でもそれって逆だと思うんです。たどり着く場所は一つしかないけど、
But technically, there are some people
い
that
つかは運命によって
way.
同じ場所にたどり着くのかもしれません。でも結果よりも自分自身の道を歩むことの方が私にとっては大事なんです。お姉ちゃんとの試合で負けることが決まっていても私は全力で戦いました。買った船がいつか沈むとしてもその船で世界中を巡りたいです。結果だけを気にするなら死は誰もが予見できる究極の運命です。でも
Okay, so at the very least now our traveler and
人はいないでしょ。
who is the top two now.
私の考え、そして
The only question would be
私が見てきたすべては
do we have to do
運
the
命
fight?
を超
Hopefully
えた存
not.
在です。
え
どれも私だけのもので
But the one thing I got kind of find intriguing is that we got an ice character.
ルミもそう思うよね。
リンネア、
But
知ら
Lenny.
ないって幸せね。
どれだけ不安でも目の前の生活と向き合わなきゃいけませんから。そうでしょうか。でも来なかったらもっと早く後悔してたと思います。
初めて会った時、その楽観的な性格を羨ましく思った。運命を知らないからそんなに明るく振る舞えるんだと。でもあなたは運命を見て
You haven't
失敗
really
を経
drank.
験した後も
Wow.
くじけなかった。私は最初から間違ってたのかもしれない。私たちの違いは運命を知っているかどうかではなく、 運命の重さを受け止める勇気があるかどうかだったのね。
お姉ちゃん、またぼーっとしてるんですか？
ふん、今喜んでたのよ。私は運命に定められた勝利を手にして、あなたは運命の外に答えを見つけた。
なんだか私の方が得したみたいですね。
いいじゃない
私とルミの
ですか。
挑戦はまだまだ終わりませんよ。勝利の栄光は一旦お姉ちゃんに預けておきます。ですが油断してると私の友達が取り戻しますからね。
You mean me? Wait, are we gonna do the fight?
こんなおちびちゃんにできるものならね。
私たちは強い友情で結ばれていますから。行きましょう。今度は私が特訓に付き合いますよ。
間違いよ。
そういえばアグワラの故郷はナタなんですよね。
え？
それならやっぱりナタで特訓した方がいいと思います。
Really
元
have
素が豊富な土地なので体力の回復も早いはずです。出発しましょう。
we really have to go all the way there? Wow. When like Al-Qaeda can technically teleport that way is a good thing, but even so, we're all the way here just to, if like during the day of the competition along the line to do the fight, all these things, and then he's like, oh yeah, we got this, go through the fight. I kind of myself is kind of like with the question, oh, what am I going through now? Well, yes.
またナタに来ましたね。ちょっと待っててくださいね。前にナタで買ったテントがあるんです。
Hmm.
オイラたちも手伝うぜ。
Oh, they set a tent nicely.
さてと、アグワラ、これからルミの奥義の一つを伝授するね。
Oh, can't
よ
get
ー
this.
く見ててね。ルミ、ヤッホー。
It's a rock hammer.
おお、アグワラもこういう武器を使えってことか？軽く観察したところ、アグワラとルミの戦い方は似ていると思います。どちらも素早さを生かして相手を翻弄しながら勝機を見つけ出すタイプです。でもヘルメスの防御を打ち破るにはこの子たちのパワーでは不十分です。もし武器を使えるようになればなんとかなるかもしれません。大地から岩元素の力を抽出してそれを使いやすい岩のハンマーに鍛え上げる。言葉にするのは簡単ですが実際にマスターするのはなかなか難しいんですよ。やってみる？
Oh.
大丈夫。最初は失敗して当たり前なんだから練習あるのみだよ。君ならきっと大丈夫。ルミ、アグワラを指導してあげて。
I mean, is it because they build it onto Gion in the make it all them in a way that they can communicate good and nicely?
君ならきっと大丈夫。ルミ、アグワラを指導してあげて。 君ならきっと大丈夫。
So it's not really communicate with one of individually along the line. It's actually multiple like you and that.
君ならきっと大丈夫。
That is I'm not saying this thing. Okay, so going through. Okay, so it's going through one freaking day. Second freaking day. All the way to night time. And okay. And okay. Doing that. Okay, it's a good thing I stay here.
あっという間に2日が過ぎましたね。
I
星空も観測すれば運命を占えるんですよね。そう考えると私たちってずっと運命に見守られてるみたいじゃないですか。もう寝ますね。おやすみなさい。
Descender, my fate is my own. I don't know what it's like to have. The rule of this was surely exists for a good reason, and the sin must go for fate. But on this journey, I witnessed far too many people who yawn to in their fate. But that's true, though, in a way. But I think that it's kind of like interesting in a way that how they are trying to go. But maybe one day. Oh! Wait a second. Raindrop! Wait! Raindrop is back! It's awesome! Wait! Wait, Avocado, so it's really wake up now! Raindrop, haven't seen it for very long! And Avocado is sleeping! Oh my god!
よく寝たぜ。お、グレインの実がこんなに。アグアラ、オイラたちのために用意してくれたのか。
Oh, ho, ho.
その技ついに覚えたのか。
Christy, the companion. No, there's a raindrop though!
他の古竜が手伝ってくれたって？一体どの子が？
Yeah, I'll travel soon now. I think he know. He know! 素晴らしい言い方です。
アグアラも必殺技を覚えたことだし、ナドくらいに戻るとしようぜ。今からだとオイラたちが着く頃には決勝戦が始まりそうだな。
あ、ちょっと待って。
良き日々は先を手にして流れよく村を貸すならトゴでブルジョワ。八重堂から出てる小説は一応全部読んでるの。別におかしくなんてないでしょ。
Okay, I'm back. Time to continue.
脱婚の儀は一般人にとってちょっと危ないものなの。だからあんまり興味を持たないようにね。
Okay, so we need to now go all the way back. I guess the good thing is that at least we get to teleport back, which is the faster way. That the travel battle will be like, are they able to make it in time along the line? Okay. I kind of assume that we will have to.
まもなく決勝戦が始まります。出場選手は位置につき、観客の皆様は会場の外でお待ちください。
ついに決勝戦まで来たな。アグワラ、頑張れよ。旅人。
It's still it is a good thing that we get to see our
やるべきことはやりました。
original one.
あとは自分を信じるだけです。世界にアグワラの名前を刻み、私たちの努力を知らしめるんです。絶対に勝ってくださいね。
はい。
ヤッホーヤッホー。皆様、お待たせいたしました。これより注目の決勝戦が始まります。出場選手は皆様ご存知のクライノ選手と相棒の崇高のブレイドライのヘルメスです。順調に勝ち上がってきたこのコンビも準決勝ではギリギリの戦いを繰り広げていました。そしてもう一方は旅人とその相棒アグワラです。見た目こそ可愛らしいものの勇敢に戦い抜き、今この決勝の舞台に立っています。果たして勝利の栄冠は誰の手に。さあ共にその瞬間を見届けましょう。
特訓してきたの？
Yes.
それじゃあ始めるわよ。実力を見せてちょうだい。
頑張れアグワラ、緊張しないでね。
Okay, so we now have to do the fight. But the only issue is action cannot be observed. One has access to the ability to perform field. Hold out long enough in the monitor to shift in my favor. Observe your opponent and move accordingly. We have to add first, I guess? Which is a good thing I did. Oh my, that is one tanky monster. You have to add first again, I guess. How do they make use of the advantage, though? We'll have to attack again? Oh no. Taking quite a lot of damage both sides. Okay. Ultimate. What have to do?
なかなかやるわね。
Okay.
角に風を集めて走り抜けるのよ。力の差を思い知りなさい。
Use the charge. Oh, can we just dig down or something?
地中に逃げてやり過ごす気？走り続けるのよ。地面を揺らして引きずり出して。
Oh. Okay, that's a good thing.
ヘルメス、大丈夫？
It's a good thing that we didn't go against it. Five damage, okay. That's good. Could be a charge attack coming. Let's do the crit attack. Ah, yada! That's a lot of damage on me now. Against thing doesn't seem like. Let's go with charge attack. Okay, good thing. Okay, at least I do better damage. Let's try charge attack back. No, I really have to observe them properly. Surprise attack. So I guess we'll be going the surprise attack ourselves. Ah, yeah. Oh, okay. Actually, good. We are supposed to go for. Rapid assault. Okay, we'll go for the quick attack then. Use ultimate again.
今よヘルメス踏みつけて邪魔する者は全部踏み越えて勝利をつかむのよ
Do we have to dig again? Oh, there's a different one now. The underbelly, right?
想定内よ
Oh no!
当たったけど消えてないのか。
そう来るだろうと思ってたからあらかじめヘルメスの腹部の防御を強化させておいたのよ
I said and that the leg down. Eh? Okay, then I guess we'll go for the quick attack now. Because we are still in advantage for now. One last time. Oh. I was wondering when we get to be using our ultimate, but already pending too. Feel like it's time to end this. Just like we predicted.
さあ
Sunny 2D version. Oh.
面白いヘルメス見せてやりなさい
おう、チビのくせになかなかやるじゃねえか。
温泉行こ
走ってヘルメス
行け、アゴラ。
Oh.
ヘルメスよって優勝は旅人とその相棒アグアラです
Ay.
私の負けねよくやったわゆっくり休んでヘルメスこんなおちびちゃんが本当にヘルメスに勝つなんて大したものね
友達が勝利を取り戻すって言ったでしょ。
You play a big part in this win.
それでは両選手と会場の皆様しばらくお待ちください。まもなく最後の表彰式を行います。参加者の皆様素晴らしい試合をありがとうございました。これより準決勝以上に進出した4名の選手にインタビューを行いたいと思います。
The one thing I find intriguing is that card Next to our traveler. Hoyo, you guys don't make us fight against her. It's kind of like intriguing.
旅人とアグアラですご存知の通り、アグアラはまだ幼いテペトル古竜ですが、試合では多くの強敵を打ち破ってきました。何か秘訣があるのでしょうか。
Connection with his friend.
なるほど。やはりチャンピオンには陰で支えてくれる仲間がいるのですね。今後のアグアラのさらなる成長が楽しみですね。ぜひ意気込みを聞かせてください。続いて今大会準優勝のクライナ選手です。クライナ選手、今後もヘルメスと一緒に旅を続けるおつもりですか？
いいえ、ヘルメスには行くべき場所があるわ。私はこの子が野原を自由に駆け回る姿が見たい。言うまでもないけど、この子は人間慣れしてるから、冒険者のみんなは見かけても傷つけないでやって。
ヘルメスは自由を愛するブレイドライノなんですね。冒険者の皆さん、今後は十分に注意して誤って攻撃しないようお願いします。さて、次はこちらにいらっしゃる準決勝に進出したお二人にお話を伺いましょう。まずはリンネア選手からインタビューしていきたいと思います。クライノ選手との一戦では暴走したルミを止めるために自ら勝利を手放してしまいましたが、後悔していませんか？全く後悔してないと言えば嘘になります。でも一切後悔のない人生を過ごしてる人なんていませんよね。私たちが一生懸命生きてるのは、いつか過去を振り返った時に感じる後悔を少しでも減らすためだと思います。今回の大会はとても楽しかったです。本当の家族に会えてちゃんとお互いを愛し合っていることを知れましたから。感動的なコメントをありがとうございます。ビリアナ選手も同じくスネージナやグラード出身だそうですが、ご感想をお聞かせください。
ナドくらいには面白いものがたくさんあるのね。しばらくここに滞在するつもりだから、見かけたらぜひ声をかけてね。
ありがとうございます。それでは選手の皆さんのインタビューが終了したところで、最後に全員で記念撮影をしましょう。見つかいの神立祭にご参加いただきありがとうございました。次回の大会でまたお会いしましょう。
But at the very least, we got to see some Cinderella character. We'll do one of them.
私はもう行くわ、
question, dude.
リンネア。あなたの現状を父さんと母さんに伝えなくちゃ。きっと喜んでくれる。それに私に触れなければ予見能力だってまだ完全には発現しないだろうから。まあすでに北には行ったみたいだし、他のフェイトも接触してるから時間の問題だけどね。
私の答えはもう分かってるはずですよね。怖いのは未来を見ることじゃありません。その未来にお姉ちゃん、そしてお父さんとお母さんの姿がないことです。
分かってる。もし私に会いたくなったら手紙を書いて。会いに来るから。準備ができたら北へおいでなさい。これが住所だから。
ありがとうございます。お姉ちゃん、また会いましょう。やっほー。
Okay, at the very least, this one is done. And it's freaking take another 1 hour. So if I actually continue the show last night, I will be in a very moment. This is something that I can't do. At the very least, opportunity to send her to the last, not the last one, but at the very least. Okay, so I just need to go to the crafting table to craft up. Okay. Put the back characters. 1, 2, I need 5 is enough. Now okay, the last one. Just this one first. The healing. For now. It's possible I want to try what is the best damage for her. At the very least, not that yet. I need to do that one as well. Okay. At the very least, I should be able to do the new event. Okay, at least this one is kind of like done, so I don't need to worry to the end. Now I just need to do this one with a few days only. So can I at least do this one for now? Kind of curious, but it is. I was supposed to do this like yesterday. Hoping that it's something that is a problem. Alright. What do you think of the design of the Survivor? The high here and the obstruct. You managed to resolve. You even managed to retain before that well done. I do. The next step is to consolidate what you've done and apply it to. But what else are you? Oh, if I could learn as far as you can, the gunmen of the Akoi, especially Cole, would parade me around as the poster child for hard work and then use me to guilt trip this lazy boy. Damn. Oh, you're really doing very well, Eleven. Yeah, the calibration on Jerry used by if you have in my job, they probably have end out in voice custom Lohan big case of unidentified object. What are you guys doing? There are so many people gathered here at the night of having a picnic. Ah, greetings. So the vice captain sent him here to compare news and learn some cartographic skill with me. So together we designed the surveillance and searching challenge. And this is Levin, a member of the recognition company just like me. She helped us in a lot last few days. Oh, is the renowned here so for you, but seeing in person is something I in the pretty common thing. What? My goodness, it's actually damn. What do I do? What do I do? Think. No need to be so nervous. Don't worry, just slip into a certain state sometime. Right now, she's in a state of almost okay. Complex persona. Therefore, making it difficult for others to pin you down. Yes, that's right. Another trait is it. I think you're thinking too much. I'm just a rookie, and the world best knight is standing right in front of me. Isn't it normal to be nervous? Besides, this is a perfect time to ask for autograph. Wait, how do I go about asking that? You already said it though. Once it done, a little like that is no sweat at all. I'm going to cherish this forever. Your lucky day, nah. I'll have to thank you, Mika. If you haven't come for to help, come to me for help whenever have an opportunity, amazing opportunity. Next time you need anything, I'm here to lend a hand. Well, thanks in advance, but that's mainly because our ordinary knight and Paimon are so kind and sincere. Stop selling yourself short. If you keep acting like this, you'll make the rest of us feel guilty for even taking a paycheck. Honestly, Trey is exactly like you in that regard. Really master his cartography skill, but the way he carries himself. Wait a minute, if you're in the battlefield against your shadow, I will completely feel if this some kind of scheme you two cook up. Maybe. Is that simply pursue perfection. You're frustrating me too much. Honestly, you always feel like you haven't done enough. It's because you're not the only one affected by the result. It's right. This is why I always thinking that staying on top of every single detail I have to be absolutely 100% and 1% certain that there is no room for error. Because of which, why don't we let out try the challenge? Perfect chance to see how good it really is. Good idea. Of course we have the time. Okay, so Galway is the design a severe rule that even though we can grab their first try to Tomate. Okay. Can guide our new peculiarity. Thanks to the connection we made during our last joint exercise, we received help from different nations this time. This allowed to survey and search objects across free. Of course, we must share the experience and lesson we learned with our allies. Then that way we'll all grow stronger together. Even if the terrain is diverse and the surveying process is quite complex, this should still be a child play for our ordinary night. Okay. Yes, we after I kind of curious about it. This is one. I solved the puzzle. Just nothing. Something.
ラシャタウンで一番のおすすめスポットといえば、もちろんスペランザです
This
ね。
play is raining.
騙されたと思って食べに行ってみてください。母ちゃんの腕は期待を裏切りませんよ。
Okay, start mapping. So the rolling hill can easily construct. Okay, so we can do out to 3. Okay. Yes, like the next stream I do will be doing this a little bit as well as my exploration, I guess. Must mark the location as accurately as possible. Well, mapping will display a limited scene, but not the asset. When you click on the location, it will appear if the market is closed, it's asset. Compass place will appear once it's not the location for sure. Round 1. Open the map and pin it down. Activate the compass will help. Oh, so it's from here. That one will be around here. So I am looking at that one. Based on, okay. So from there, basically, oh, I hit it. Record. At least now I have an understanding on what is the right. Then the next one here. You at that?
って可愛いでしょ。でもキラキラしたものを持ってたら飲み
Further down.
込まれ
Okay,
ちゃうんで
at least on the
気を
right
つけ
track.
てくださいね。
And
そうだ
that
ったら
is further
戻
down.
ってこないかもしれません。
That one will be on that long path here. I wonder. Okay, at least now I have a better understanding. Oh. Like this simple one. Not going to edit. Like, I'm not going to activate the map. So I'm just going to base on behind. The river is. That one based on don't want to activate the compass. Understanding where. On the. It's a good thing that there is no time limit. Yeah. Yo, what's up? Right now, just doing Genshin. We're doing a new web. I haven't finished on that. Let's see. A, B. Yes, I definitely remember the elevator. Right now I can't like doing it. Okay, let's see. This, that one I know. From here onwards. Okay. I can't zoom in. Oh, I the
ラ
book.
シャタウンで一番のおすすめスポットといえばもちろんスペランザですね。騙されたと思って食べに行ってみてください。
Yes, I
母ちゃ
am.
んの腕は期待を裏切りませんよ。
Just I kind of need to understand where I am.
準備。
Especially now. Playing Left 4 Dead with your dad and your big sis.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that Left 4 Dead is a game that I used to play back in my days. And then I do have the game in case anyone are wondering. It's more towards like I don't think I'm that good in the game in a way. Okay, so this one is where am I? I assume that one. I want to elevate. That's the elevate. Okay, so I was here all along. So the stone was here? Okay. Am I? Quick question. Yes. Was from there, to now here.
万物には終わりがある。時
Ah,
間の例
a
外
little
で
bit
はね
further, but around here then. Do I talk low when I play game? That depends on the topic. No, okay. I mean, technically, back in my days, I used to not even talk when I play games, though. I can deny on that end. Okay, this one I can go very far away, and I'm gonna just throw one point here. Oh. At least the whole afternoon. Hey, that's still considered a good thing though. At least it means that you are enjoying the game.
血あふれよ。
At least the most important thing is you enjoy the game. Okay, now wait. Fuck. Further away. Wait. Kyoto. The one I need to find is... Wait, is that? Not here, but there. But where's there? Cool. A business playing Genshin Impact. Yeah, the issue I want to at least highlight that Genshin Impact, that is a lot of fun in it. But the only issue would definitely be in a place that in a moment of like, don't get yourself too deep into it. Especially more towards like, in case anyone are wondering, right? Especially more towards like, we don't really want people to suffer over the pulling of a character along the line too. So... Wow. Goodness. Around here? Oh, no, my mom asking me to buy things. Okay. Let's see. I assume it's here. Oh, this one is harder than I. Okay, manage already. I'm gonna get lesser. I'm gonna redo this one. Try. What am I spec? Wait, well, I kind of like complete this one first. Yeah, did they do a random area? I have to. This one is... Yes, got it. Huh, that's strange. It changed the location. So I was having a bad luck earlier. This will be around here. Greenfield? Nande? Ah, further in. Inunakitana? Why is that name so familiar in the Veda? What is that? Oh, I just... Do not need to... Yeah. Ah, so close. Oh. You gotta go. Okay, go have a nice day or night. Okay, well, I also need to do another thing in real life. That stage. But one thing is, my mom asking me to do something. Huh. I need to. My mom had run. Oh. Okay. Oh. I need to get a calculator. Ay. I need to buy. I need to buy something. So. Okay. the amount. Uh. The 5. The 5. Okay. 5. And to let's prove. Okay, done. Okay. Also been to in higher, but I just haven't time with error. Hoping to do that. But at the very least, what we want. Okay, so Okay. So I need to find all the way here near to that building. Not to that building. So it's near here. Not to the gun bridge. That has to. The question: how all of them? Let's see. Now here. Ah, a bit far. Yeah, that why the method is so different though. Now I need to. It's really so far. 지랄 나가서 뭐. Good, I see. Now, another one would be around here, around this part. Yeah, this one is more closer. Ah, nice. Oh no! Oh well. I was hoping to at least get higher, but at the very least, trying to get the exact location. Well, I mean, like, if it worked, I guess. At least how they calculate. I still need a lot of in that sense. Okay. I don't think I can. But at the very least, I would be able to, at the very least, reach the new area along the like complete this area location reviewing along the line. I remember translation. A burger. Oh, shall buy that burger then. Yes, I know. Ah, yes.
お前が得るべき報酬だ。
I want.
チェック。お前が得るべき報酬だ。
Just think like that. outwards. Maybe they have to go outward.
移してこれならどうですか？
また今度。
努力は報われるべきだ。
Above? Ah. I've been here before. I never go out.
Yeah.
Ooh. Not too sure what you can do. Do I have to do something? Ah, one die. Later. And go according to what how I want. I see the jumping so hard somehow, some way, somewhat. Does that mean the skin is not that good at jumping?
星々への感謝の祈りは代わりにしといてあげる。
Why is I'm so hard? Okay, at least somehow goes. Hi. Well, thank you. I am wrong. Hello.
相手を間違えたな。
人物宴会に沈め。
相手を間違
he attacking that though? Okay. Do that. Any lion here? Yeah, he's really like 64% already. Just in case, let's check. Nothing. Yeah, what really enticing is that there is so many area around. Is this really the moment where people are complaining like, oh, there is so many area to explore, but you know there's nothing there along the line? Kind of sad in a way. And it's really just full of attitude in a way. Alright, interesting in a way, but might as well. Even more so, it's actually just basically slide. A wall board. Okay. There's really like nothing here called Dominica. If that's the case, that's right from here supposedly done then. So the only question is, what is the one that I need to go forward? It's just basically nothing. Hey, where? I Dude, what?
この子たちも家出したの？
Dude, on my screen was harder to see though. Regardless of how you guys think about it, it's like very hard for me to off the map. Now I'm kind of curious. Any more chairs around here that I might have missed out on? Apparently, yes. Really easily taken them all. Okay, let's see. And hit that. Like this whole area. Okay, Marshall. I want to make sure that I have to run to a field place right? Anything now? It's actually on the Riken Mountain. So the place I just got that one is kind of basically based on here. Under the new area zone. Okay. And there is a deer in montage. We consider it right now. And it's a normal deer. Which normally you don't get to see them though. Only is it because they finally add the deer in the game that we finally see montage deer, which like, normally we don't see it. Oh, but if they were to... No, I know, we got to see them. Why, if they have this kind of like moment of favor up here, might as well. Okay. Like normally when you fight them, they will drop a chance, like give you a moment to protect the chance, but there's really nothing here. I really bet the question, like, what is the purpose of me coming all the way here then? But I really wonder, like, hey, we care about it, it's like nothing. Yes. We must technically be from see what is here. Okay, this one is different. What in? What? Ah, there's another day actually. Oh, we can't go up. Empire won't make us drop all the way down. Come on. Oh, I see a chest. I understand what is the path from here onwards. The key up. And doesn't seem that we can see other than just like this. From here onwards, I'll just show you. Yes, mountain. We couldn't get anyone to know, right? Because right now it's right here. We do not know what is it like, so I was like curious. Because they never really like link it out along the line, but they make it that way. Maybe in future we get to see what kind of update they're going to throw at us. There was wait, took more than I remember. I saw something just around nearby. Yep. Okay. I want to make sure that I hit the bomb on top and kill that. Salvage. Done. And kill the wild bot just now, just for their fresh. I thought he would run away, so it was not so well born, but the one is done. There is a chest above or nearby, if I wasn't aware of. But so far, here is like 66%. I guess it's a good thing so far. Oh, nice. I needed this as well. It's respawned already. And I needed to collect this one now. Go to collect. So it is a good thing that I got to collect. The issue is they look like normal fries, but I don't. It run off this way. I didn't need to kill the wild boar. Right here. So hard to see the road when collecting. Okay, found one here. One last one. Oh, one last one. Trying to find the milk is so hard. Hey. I mean, technically I can just use clear the others, but I want to remember it myself. To use 3 temporary, I guess. Above. Oh my, it can't be that above car. There's some time. Understanding is really way better than not. Kinda weird. Handwriting feasible to them. Well, tell the paper for nesting material. Guess we have to do it ourselves. I want to try this. Yeah, species raise the room only enough. I need to find some toxic gas that can be sealed, and that way we'll be seen by day while poison strike. Oh. Better safe than sorry. Damn, this is kind of like scaring away to think that we found a crime. What is? Okay. This one. I need the mod, not the others. Seriously. Maybe not. Bye. I have to climb back up again. Dude, why is it that I want to find one freaking mod and it's not linking me correctly? Ah, right here there is two already. I want to collect this one. Like that one. Correct. Let's make sure I get the more, because I just need only the more. Nice. By one. I need the S. Oh yeah. I wonder if MiHoYo purposely said that, oh hey, this way is Montes, that's why putting some Montes item here as well. Oh, Mika. I have to look careful. Okay, found one right here. Okay, one right here. Okay, more is on there already. But before that, I'm going to change the team back. Because I just need to make sure that I can get up another ascension. Enough. But I need to collect the material and okay. Go ahead and settle the wild boss gun. I believe it is going through this valley. Or not. Sharou, what happens from the too far? Is it the big size one? Coconut. Okay, so we can deal it with the further. There is quite a lot of wild boar here. Just now. So we have to split tree. Wait for the appear until the next day. Okay. So do we have to wait? Do we have to wait? Okay. So it's done for a little bit further. Oh my, it's a big size one!
ご挨拶します。 加減なしよ。満ちて。これならどうですか？土に寝よう。移して。言って。好き嫌いはダメですよ。
Hit that! Know yourself! Nice.
はい、これ。
ジョジョファン
星々への感謝の祈りは代わりにしといてあげる。
I wasn't wondering when they said, when she said like, oh, it is like a wild board, but I guess it's a good thing that we managed to take it out. I mean, technically we should be killing it and then get all the meat, and then all the other wild board will be like, oh no, we don't let them go there, eat more friendly, but we'll get eat them like a pig. Okay. I think it's gonna be good for you for now. You chase it off. Actually, more like. Oh well. But deserve payment after all. Thank you very much. I'm hoping they don't. Oh my, that's a very nice one.
両手で抱えきれないなら手伝ってあげるけど。
Okay, at the very least 69. 69%. Okay. Yeah. 2, 1, 2. Just get her material. Right in front. And so as I'm not. And I miss one. Okay. And then there is a chest right in front. Where? Oh, they're dancing to it.
流れて、さあ、働きなさい。
努力は報われるべきだ。
Now. Okay. Interesting. Hey, like one night.
手加減なしよ。口封じは任せたからね。ご挨拶します。せや。やっふん。ふん。やった。せや。ふん。さあ、流れて、舐めないでください。ふん。
So far, Lumion not even messed up yet, and just a level 8 is very kind of doing a lot of damage though. It's kind of crazy how good she is. My goodness me. I'm just hoping that Mihoyo don't go and say that, hey, because of that, we're gonna make even more monster tankier too. It's gonna be so ridiculous. But oh well, we hoping that's not the case. This one I know I did fight down.
移してストラリーキズパパ怖いよご挨拶します気をつけてじゃあこの手にセア
Oh, it was right here. I was pretty sure there was one to here. And that is done. All the way there. Okay, at least now I know the way to cry faster. Okay, now I just need to go to, because here is all collected, so I just now to go and actually collect this one as well. Oh, I totally forgot this one. That's out of it. I'm gonna change Valka for the new character. Can appear. How you determine if that is accident? Okay. First. Let's see. And the new. Easier. Save. Out. Okay. This way, then I will be able to at least increase her companion mode.
この同点も
Okay. Put it on. The new area call. Guess I will have to print that. I think I'll print once. But I can choose this better.
同点についてのご質問でしたらいつでもお聞きください
Okay.
会談の一員ではありませんが暇な時はみんなに会いに行っているんです私にとってスペランザは家のような場所なので帰れる場所があるからこそ勇気を出してこの世界を探索し記録していけるのかもしれませんねかつて
Oh, Renaissance.
の中にいた私に自分は世界から拒絶されているわけじゃないと気づかせてくれた
Have I seen the new anniversary? What?
無償の愛でした
What do you mean by the new anniversary? What's the what mean there? Is it? What do you need? Okay, now I just need to jump to Temple of Space. Then the area. Oh, I need to go to Montasia first. Go to the area first. The new anniversary. Oh, you mean the Hokai Star Wheel one? You say that I was kind of wondering which one was it. I only watched half of it though. I have to sadly admit on that end. I haven't watched finish. Because I don't want to like. Not saying like I don't, but if you're saying like some part, at least I know some part of it either. So at least I can at least safely say that. But yeah, I mean, anniversary is still giving 5-star. That one is still part of their standard, I guess. Confirm Paimon, Jinyan, and Cradle Emulator. I mean, like, Jinyan, that one I can understand, he is a general. But Paimon and Cradle is kind of like they were in a way. Considering that if we consider like their origin. Okay. Ocharion is Rider May of Hokai Star Rail, right? She denied to be wanting to be an emulator. That one is kind of like understandable in a way, though. And he didn't. Yeah, that's the thing. Is that she did not want it. That's the funny thing is, right, Paimon technically he's I think it's actually for Paimon, right, the situation is that he actually decided to seek destruction. Like the funny thing is, right, he wanted to end the destruction, but as time passed by, like the way he repeat every single thing, all these thing, right, he ended up that he became to seek, like he ended up seeking destruction. You know what I mean? No. The thing is, right, for Paimon, he wanted to end destruction of his world and the original emperors. Okay, like he wanted to end he wanted to end the destruction of the original emperors, but because as the more he do it, the more he realized he ended up him end up doing the destruction. You know what I mean? Yeah, the funny thing is, right, they didn't want the destruction, right? They didn't want to be part of it, it's not wrong. But they end up doing the very thing they are against, you know what I mean? They became the thing they hate. Actually, the funny thing, right? If you actually consider that, if he actually think of ways to improve on it, right? It that like the funny thing is, I actually is okay. This time Vanessa you wasn't here, so like Pilsan is gonna be aware of what I'm gonna say, but I have to explain this a little bit. So forgive me for the explanation. When earlier yesterday, someone asked me about evil, all these things, and I actually say that it's not really like a person want to be evil or whatever. It's actually more towards like how you guys look at evil. And in a way, it's like even when, as far as the person asked me like, oh, what do I think of like what the German thing is it not evil along the line? The thing is, right, I said it before, winner history is actually written by the winner in a way. The only issue is how do we look at it. And the thing is, Singapore and Japan, like Japan had invaded Singapore. They had taken a lot of Singapore people life, but the issue on hand is that that is old Japan, not the current Japan. So the issue on hand is that is people going to end up saying like, oh, it's because of it's end up because of Japan, or end up because of this, or end up because of that along the line. It became a problem of like, what the hell, in a way, you know what I mean? So the issue on hand is it became a moment of like people end up saying about whatever they want, but the issue on hand is that do they end up trying to improve on it to make it that maybe it can lead to a better result, which Paimon and Acharion did not really they end up denying it, you know what I mean? So not saying like it's bad, don't get me wrong, okay, it's actually more towards like it became a moment of why are they trying to deny that you know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of people kind of like deny that this thing, which I never. I mean, like the funny thing is, right? If we actually look at our true blazer, his very first class is what? Destruction. And what is his ability? Healing. So isn't that like, why is destruction going around healing people? Not going to kill people? You know what I mean? Which actually kind of like made me really curious. Like, then is Yao Shi the Aeon of Abundance is it really a destruction in a way? You know what I mean? It's not wrong though. It's actually more towards like yesterday I kind of like say this in the stream was that the reason like when the person asked me about like German, what they did was evil, and I say that it's not wrong, what they did is evil, but can we also deny the fact that the reason why they turned it that way was because that what people did to them is like what German did in the past? Is it that what they did was not evil in a way? Was what Britain did to them not evil in a way? Is what the old Russia, the USSR not what they did was not evil in a way? So like obviously the reason why German created World War II, in a way, it's not really like they want the evil or whatever along the line. It's actually more towards like evil can never be removed. It's more towards like how do you guys look at evil and how is evil created? It's actually more towards like it's always created by someone and it can never be gone away. You know what I mean? It's the same thing as like in Genshin or in Hoyoverse or whatever. Like if you actually consider like in Genshin, we are going against the factories. But the funny thing is factory evil? Are they really truly evil? And why is it that we come across good people in factories? right? So the issue on hand is that now we know that there is someone evil and there is Dr. Rain. The doctor is a freaking person that we want to pong him in the head as many times as we can. And I've seen some lead, so I'm not gonna say too much on the lead, but we're gonna have a Dr. Rain again. Somehow, some way, someone. And I'm questioning why you're making us fight another Dr. Rain again. Somehow, some way, someone. Yeah, that's the issue. Paimon was... The thing is, when we fight him, there is the good him and there is the evil him. If we look at the good him, we say, oh, he's a kind person. But if we fight the bad him, then we say he's an evil person. Isn't that the same logic? Yeah, that's the thing. That's why, right, when people ask me about evilness, to me, as an observer of this world, I know full well that people may end up hating me or whatever. And I glad that there is a lot of people who still understand that perspective look is not really saying that I don't understand the thing. It's actually more towards like what lead them to do it, you know what I mean? It's actually more towards like what lead the person to do it, and so far I think that Mihoyo has been very good at writing that part so far, especially like if you look at Hokai Impact and Hokai Starry, right? Mihoyo has been very good at drawing like the story in that sense, which I think is a good way of like, hey, at least that we understand that this or understand that along the line, and I think it's so far it's been kind of like a very good progress from how I look at it though. But at the same time, I don't want you guys to go jump into it and say like, oh hey, it should be this or it should be that or whatever on the line. It's actually more towards like we need to be very cautious of the things that we look at. Not saying like we have to say that oh we must be worthy of this or whatever. It's actually more towards like we have to be cautious and be careful in a way though. The story, I mean, like, what can we say about them? That's why, like, Vanessa-san, you do know very well that Ame Papa here don't usually call a person idiot or stupid or whatever along the line. It's just that if they want to be, then let them be. They want to be idiot, then let them be. It's not that hard, right? I mean, true, they can say however they want or whatever they want, but more towards like give them the freedom of like saying whatever weird stuff they would like if they love it so much, you know what I mean? Dude, I can't believe that freezing is so easier to on fighting those kind of monster though. I guess it's a good thing that I'm using skin now. I need to collect the... Right, technically I have enough already. I have way more than enough, but... whether I can collect some more. Oh, it says right here. I was wondering where. Because this one, in case in future, there this is kind of like a precaution in a way. It's like in future, if they release a character that actually required this material as well, then at least I will be like, hey, I collected it. I could be wrong though, but 50 is always better defense.
手加減なしよ。なめないでください。
Oh my! One hit down! Damn! You couldn't get it? When you're tired because too much quest, you could get that easy. Hey, at least son, you go and enjoy your meal while I'm here suffering from all 3 games. Here I am, suffering from all 3 games, whether I like it or not. That is...
ご挨拶します。これならどうですか。
But at least some of you guys will be like, hey, at least we get to see Ame play game. And you guys don't need to suffer from the game.
土に寝よう。道あふれよ。
And somehow, somewhere, I'm missing. So Looming Can, I'm missing. The attack. I mean, technically I need to approach my companion. Nice one.
道で。これならどうですか。
So far, this one mostly is very on the elite side, where I'm freaking thinking. There's the areas to be around somewhere here. Feel that. 1, 2, 3. And all is done. Okay. What? Nearby party have that increased by 1200. Okay. So I got that out of the way. The wind has ceased. I need to progress with this story, but considering that my progress more on like see whether I got any exploration around here that I can look into. I feel like Temple of Time so far at the I mean, like, technically, I was thinking like how big is this quest gonna be like, but as for now, and I need to check like any area might have a hidden. No matter I might miss out. And idea. ないね。But so far, at least here is 70%. I really have seen like online people really can't like manage to freaking 100% this whole damn area already. So I guess they actually managed to do it within 1 day. So I guess like in the next 2 or 3 stream will be me playing Genshin trying to complete it along the line. But as for now, I'm trying to see whether I can see whether any area that I need to look into. I don't need to like rush to finish it up, but at the very close. It's actually multiple I need to understand where the hell am I going around or something. uh check. Quite. Like so far, it's not interesting. Here is where the chest or stuff would electricity with dog. Nah, let them be. If this one fly, kinda curious, but might as well. Okay, let's see. Cocoa. Intro here. Look their style. Be like right through the area. Just watching. I flew all the way there, but oh yeah, here been here yesterday. So go back here. Need to check. Well, thank you. Like, we don't have the one that we can use to know where is the chest or where is the stuff. Next one. A whole lot chill with us. I should be able to reach and you out, just in case.
移して好きなのダメですよさあ働きなさいなめないでください
お前が得るべき報酬だ。
Dun, dun, dun. Dun. Just in case, sure. Ding.
レック
絶に寝よう流れて
星々よ静かに眠れ。
行ってこれならどうですか
Oh my, you shooting me? I'm gonna shoot you.
手加減なしよ
And it's correct. Wait, what? cargo filled with heavy parts. Why is there an item here called... It's gonna be part of a hidden quest along the line which I'm not aware of, but somehow someone activated it along the line. I'm gonna see if I can fly enough energy. I just need to hold the button. There is two of them. Because if they are standing here, you mean that they are guarding it, their goods from here. Oh yeah, you can definitely see the goods from there. So in there I got there. Oh, and there I see something. And seems like that is. What am I looking for? You dare to try to kick me? The John Luna damage on them is quite cool. Nice though. You don't have any idea what is here other than just radish and that. The compass really don't look at this special stuff around here, so it's gonna be like more on exploration here too. But I'm not so sure that. Behind. One right here.
お前が得るべき報酬だ。
Okay. Just take your time to hold your skill. What are my skill? Since you clearly look like you belong in the battlefield, I say refining your marksmanship is exactly the practice you need. The best marksmanship grow on lead and gunpowder. Skip one. Just one day of practice and your aim started to sleep. What do you say to a quick round? Oh. So. Okay, somehow thanks to the result.
ど 努力は報われるべきだ。
Still got? Okay. This one, I need to change my controller to keyboard. Normally, you guys don't see me play on keyboard, but when it comes to that kind of aiming,
どこから来てどこへ行くのか。
even I will use shooting instead. Okay. Hola. So much easier. Me, okay, one thing I have to say is that hardly I tend to use keyboard to play Genshin. I know that people saying like it's much easier, but I'm more on controller, so sure. Especially it's really testing my SPS skill, which I don't think I'm that good, but done. I'm so sorry about the sniping.
時に埋もれた宝か。焦っても仕方ない。
After TTT then, thank you. I can't get to the special training. Well, please bless me, I have to hit the target. At the very least, if I'm using the controller, it will be harder to control. But when you clicking the mouse, my skill kind of like really kind of like elevate it a little bit. So don't bring me on that. And I still need a bit of practice on that, but. Hoping that in future that I'll be able to at least maybe once in a while play FPS game along the line. If my skill able to, I won't say that I'm good at FPS game though. I always end up dying. Okay, I need to go outwards. And then... Oh, no, wait. Oh. Just in case. Okay. Where am I supposed to go though? Wait, I'm confused. I don't see. Oh, I was wondering where. But I need to defeat at least. Okay. Okay, so it was here. And then anything here other than just being alive? Life back home is so peaceful. I wonder if KR is still burying world. Would he have some time to catch up and old days? Hey, just we actually have an old man who knows KR. Are you? You know KR? It's probably more accurate to say that I gotten a bit of help from Captain KR. Despite his name, Israel Career Squad is no lightweight at all. In fact, they are virtual mobile unit within the night and the fierce unstoppable force, constantly deployed to put up fire on the front line. On the monster killing operation I've been on since I became a knight alone, they provided my squad with strong and powerful support over 7 operations. From the second battle for the range north of Springville to our initial recon of the Storm Terror Leer. And before Captain KR, there was Captain Diluc. Oh my. Who is of the same sort of man. Honestly, those two are exactly what a Canadian captain should be. Perfect example. High praise. Yeah, on the other hand, there is also Retro, the captain before the stubbornness was a real step in the net. He never spared the manpower for something unless he got credit in return. No glory in return, you get scrapped. Simply as that scumbag at point. The two exceptions are the range company and the cavalry company. Those two know how to work alongside the rest, clean and sleepless. Only care about claiming the glory made you wonder if he realized there was a war on. That's not ideal. So when young Diluc was announced as replacement, everyone cheers. But even then, Diluc was only able to balance his fire and mana without fall. He does like this burst of arrogant frame. At his promotion ceremony, took the initiative to a toast before leading away his former men right in front of his very eyes. We are all standing right there, trying so hard to keep a straight face that I almost choked. If only I could have another chance to work alongside those two outstanding lads one more time before I retired. I really haven't done this in. We know the two of them. Okay, there is quite a future. Not that a lot of people come a lot, but okay, let's see. Do I need to do something? I'm going to sleep if this keep out. Okay. Climb inside the building, check the inventory for 4 and see if any doors. Now that I clean the blade, remove that damaged part and repair them. I might have to call for a mechanic for help. You see, here's the clear field that I'm saving out, hope to take a ship to Nalan and learn some of their flight technique. So I guess we can have the competition just to... Wonder, is it gonna be alright for me to repair 9 in... Oh my. So the purpose is to repair them. Number 1 right here. Three. Done. Recover the stamina. I don't know how to repair, but
星々よ、空に帰りなさい。
unless I'm missing out on something. There has to be a symbol or something that I'm missing out on. Reach. Eh? Oh my. 遊びキリキリだ。案外キリキリかもしれないけど。ああ Because it was kind of confusing. They never kind of like this is really one of the reasons why you guys have to understand that. Put the place or angle. Don't need to put the coin. Okay. At least like show the sim. This form. Okay, to be able to reach already. And now it auto send me back. Okay, at least 77%. The issue is that right now, where is the remaining 3%? All the way up here, that's to the round.
Yeah.
But the Carabiner is another fast runner. So
Yeah.
you know, my area is actually kind of like funny in a way. Is that these few days have been very hot weather though, but there is like occasionally rain, but the rain is kind of like a wow though. I thought you're not gonna yap. Although I don't really mind though. Don't get me wrong. Actually, the one thing is right. There's quite a lot of questionable parts so far in Genshin. Because one thing is right, you know that they actually showcase one ice character just now. That really kind of like beg the question like, what the hell is Mihoyo trying to indicate a character that is from Cinderella? Is that how the many Cinderella will be look like in a way along the line? The non-damage emulator. You know the funny thing is right. If you actually consider that, what make an emulator? It's like there's a lot of things that we still do not know. You know what I mean? And for Lole, yes, I have seen his gameplay. I can't say too much on that end, but I can definitely say that it is interesting that he is a strong character in terms of lore, okay, but at the same time it seems to me that he's also kind of like interesting in a way though, you know what I mean? As in like, how do I say this though? It's actually more towards like Lule is kind of like not saying like he's evil, it's actually more towards like he's using his thirst for killing into making sure that he's doing what he can do along the line, and even as far as like he's doing all the crazy stuff just to make sure he can do all the things in a way though, you know what I mean? And for Paimon, okay, I mean like if you actually look at emulator in Honkai Star Rail so far, right, it's kind of like interesting in the way that if you actually look at some of the way they're going about, it's actually how do I say this? It's not really like they want the blessing or whatever. It's more towards like if they become the emulator, how are they going to use the blessing and make it to benefit it in a way, you know what I mean? They blessed by Han, got the spirit. But the funny thing is, right, if you can consider that their path, it's not really the Han. It's not like all of them are the Han, right? Like Yaquan, they emulate the Jingyuan, erudition. So if you actually consider like, if you actually look at their path, all these things, right? It's kind of like the emulator of something, but it's more towards like they aren't the emulator of what they truly are, you know what I mean? But even so, no, the thing is, right, their gameplay path is, you may say, is not their path, but if we actually look at it, it seems that their gameplay path is linked to their lore path in a way, though, you know what I mean? Especially like we look at Jingen, in the way is that he's using his brain more than just going around whatsoever along the line, you know what I mean? Meaning that he is actually following in the path of geniuses, you know what I mean? That path, that's the thing. But not saying like he's not an emulator of the hunt or whatever. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not denying that path. What I'm saying is that the path they're going for is kind of like interesting in a way. You know what I mean? Okay, I need to get that, and that is a path here. Oh. Did I get this without realizing it? Huh. Only... Wait, I need to clear out the space. Get. And... Get. Take. 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 That should bring me to 100%. Oh my, 19. Oh my, 90% already. Not quite doing what Aha doing, blessing their haters. No, the funny thing, right, is that there are people who they still end up giving, you know what I mean? We can't deny that Aha and Nokrai still end up giving, not just only blessing their haters, it's more towards like they give to quite a lot in the way that be it their haters or be it their whoever, it's actually more towards like they still end up getting, oh my, the new character. It is the new character though. Okay, since we see Lohei myself, I feel like we must talk the path of matter or confession. What have I done that require confession? You have to forgive me. I don't seem to recall anything. Do you remember Stowell and the other? The three noisy brat. I remember them. A few days ago, they come to me in front of tears, practically begging to confess to some prank. Oh, interesting. What did they do? Into Granny house, smearing cream on her face. When was keeping watch, a gust of wind ring the bell ahead, scaring him so much he flew immediately. Then Esma was going to sneak to the room, and I guess her room knocked over a jar that woke her up. Finally, when was making his frantic escape, a gust of wind brushed his back. Only when he reached his friend did he find a sleep creaking piece of paper creaking to the. Let me guess, the mammal icon is always watching. Yeah, isn't it a wonderful trait? The world lost three little troublemaker and gained 3 below. Though I give them 2 days, MS. Yeah. I mean, like, if each emulator want to destroy the Aeon, it's not wrong to have emulator destruction. That the destruction itself is destruction, and it's not wrong as long as it's destruction. I mean, technically, okay, this one I mean, you might end up going against my belief in a way. What is destruction? Okay, The one thing is that in MiHoYo, it seems to me they already have an end to a destruction. Not creation, okay, don't get me wrong, okay. If you actually consider that what lead to destruction, it is an ending. And the issue on hand is that we already have the ending, and that is the finality. Because if you consider that they are trying to say that, oh, hey, what is destruction of this thing? Because if you remember the last thing they say, the finality, the one thing is that they say that destruction is definitely one of them. And the thing is, right, they did highlight that it's a few aeon, the last 4 aeon in a way. And we actually consider in a way, right, if the ending of all things, destruction is definitely the ending. It means end of everything. But the thing is, right, if we consider the other aeon in a way, why is it that some of the aeon they put out emulator? The issue is like, hey, why is emulator part of it? Because emulator is creating the calculation, the writing of the story. And what is the best way to remember the story? Remembering fully. That's why destruction, remembering, and elucidation, all 3 of them is part of the 4 path. That's why my theory was actually long there ago already though. It's just that people might end up disagreeing with me, which I don't go around and say it's wrong. Terrorizing children. Yeah. I wonder if this is the new character that we'll get to see though. I mean, like, she did have the he is a new. I mean, like, technically, if we actually consider, right, she had the memo. Technically, if we consider, this is the memo new character. So I'm gonna assume that we'll get to see her story further. Not, and she is a prankster, so I don't think we'll get to see more. But there is the fishing here. Okay. I need to know where is the chest though, and I just need to understand. I only got 90%. I need to do that hidden quest, the small quest. It's so funny, haha, is pressing everyone, but no, the funny thing is, okay, you remember that when they say that Aha destroyed a planet because of some stuff along the line, right? It really kind of begs the question is like, what is election, you know what I mean? I have really been there more time than I can count. I've been in Naya lately. First time I hear the night has been all the way to the lighthouse. So what happened? What do you think? The alarm is still flicker time to time. At first, shout the abyss is the abyss. Took him seriously and went in full out, only to find there wasn't a single trace of abyss. They were completely worn out. If you ask me, just like the old alarm beneath wearing down, but there's still some rumor lately. Oh goodness, what kind of rumor could that be? Rumor that the ghosts of night fallen in battle long ago, the ones that are still seen wandering there. Ghosts? Well, you do. Don't yell when you're talking about scary stuff. You guys are even scarier. Sorry, you mean to? Alright, conversation alive here with more people, and you are? Oh. Oh, I see. By the way, how is Winlow during these days? Terrified by the light in from the alarm, leaving the... Now I'm kind of curious. Do you say that he's well deserved punishment? What do you care about him? Well, we can't leave the alarm as it is. As a matter of fact, I live near the old house, and besides, there might be something else down there. I won't be able to rest easy until we go and check it out. We can't leave the poor old stuck there either. Want to help? That's why we hear the area below is an ancient battlefield. I'm not risking my life down there. Wait, is there a further that I don't know? Is there a great hero who save? For the great hero is standing here. Entertain my humble request. But those are annoying girls. There are some stories girls needed to guard treasure. I'm it's so easily. Oh, okay. Now I'm kind of curious. Maybe this is the part where I will get the last 10% along the line. We'll meet later at the foot of the house. Too much trouble by staying out. Too much drink. Go home, get some rest. Hoping to finish up this part. Is usual eager this time. Some crap between him. So I'll run through there. It's just right here, right? Oh, it was here. Is there? Okay. I don't like the sound, but shall go. Okay, nothing. So there is. Okay. Issue arrived sooner than I expected. Need time to prepare? No. It's already done. What I need. They just now wasn't a complaint, it was a compliment. Punctuality is rare, most keep others rating, sometimes arriving early is a trait shallow. Take a look. This is the kind of mechanic that has been sounding the alarm. It activated because there's a ghost right here, right now. There's a ghost among the three of us. I can assure you I'm a living being. I was drinking beer. I'm a living being too. And the ghost is fine. No, that's not right. It appears there is no ghost among us. In that case, the alarm probably wasn't triggered by the. It could be the abnormal ass flow. The old-fashioned mechanic like this tend to grow over. The slightest movement can set them off. I know so much about the mechanic. Well, I'm a local. Naturally, the local know a few secrets outside the room. I'll consider a local person now. Alarm have been around for a long time. Eventually became part of a local custom and tradition, just like the wind. Anyway, that's not the point. The mechanic itself is overly sensitive. The real issue is the wind that shouldn't be blowing out from the underground room. Wind coming out from the underground doesn't sound slightly when I put it this way. In any case, we know the exact cause until we get there. The door is locked though. The door are connected to the alarm. Since the alarm is malfunctioning, the door are broken. Perhaps did something. I hear he shut every door he could, trying to block out whatever it was. In the end, he just blocked up the kind-hearted person like us. Only thing that keep us here about all the evil in the open heart. I know another road. One only us local know. I need to go here. Oh my. Another path here. And this... the one that I just entered. The other one. Oh, the other one. I'm going to assume the east place. The underground of Portland place. But for some reason doesn't look very good. And if there are, don't come closer, stop pressing. Yeah. Oh dear. I locked all the door. How do you get in here? Please don't come any close. Don't worry about him making any sense. The white ghost is here. Anything on the spot? They finally come down and gain some of his sense. Feeling better? What do you mean better? What do you think here? You come to laugh at me. You didn't about the white thing with you. Just use it. You local, all of you, you always push me away. You're jealous ID here. You people, wait, what? What's wrong with him? We are here to help you. We always been helping you. When you are shouting about moving those damn horrible troublesome things from down below, we're the one who step in and try to stop you. Back then I told you there are consequences. It hurt to see me like this. You... Now then, just this way that I return and hear that you were entered by some girls. I immediately brought them here. Not the issue. Trying to help you. You're doing. You don't trust me, you should trust them. He's ordinary night. Guys, now. Staying here isn't doing us favor. Look at this poor fellow. I'll take him out to get some fresh air. If we feel, then we'll become one of them. What's wrong with you? Encrypted things. Stop saying people like that. Like that is. Well, down there is dangerous. Well then, best luck. Okay. Okay. Right. The alarm's not fresh. Thrashing nonce. Oh, there is a waypoint here. Oh my! I also so I was like, I still don't like the part of like getting jumped down. There's a greystone here. Yeah, oh my god. So many grace, a tombstone here.
努力は報われるべきだ。
Long time ago, no longer. However, you can see that have been tamed quite recently. Any more? Just one. Oh. Green fruit. Strong. Cool.
ご挨拶します。これならどうですか？
Okay, somehow was just that. What's blocking the window? Okay. Okay. No. The alarm is. That's not a good thing. I'm gonna assume a fight here. Really thought there's something dangerous. But look like there's nothing in here. No abyss monster, no ghost E. That literally. Loneliness is the most frightening thing of all. Is it? I don't understand at all. When that strong wind just now, wait, it's coming from above? Oh my, is here. So we are gonna fight it then.
さあ、や、新月が来る。行って。この手に。土峰よ、契約。ご挨拶します。気をつけて。
That gave me 3 chests.
運がいいですね。
Best to complete it. I hope. Yes! It's complete! I'm gonna assume the pump up there is just basically that. Just want to So the one that was all here was basically a mammal. That's a line. Wasn't the issue the line? Okay. Indeed. I need. Alright. No, that it is a problem.
手加減なしよ。好き嫌いはダメですよ。土峰よ、契約流れて。宴会に沈め。手加減なしよ。
So there are further area to go in. And there is additional stuff that might be missing out along the line. So I go back here. This is really one of the hard things that that old compass don't do is even if they return at 100%, there might be one or two things that I might be missing out on, and I didn't realize it. That kind of so need to look deeply and hoping to. Oh, welcome back. There is someone keep begging Sunday to begin one of the what? You know the funny thing, right? Sunday one. Okay, this is kind of like funny in a way though. It's like Sunday want to be an animator because he want to believe in harmony, but at the same time he end up trying to go and end up using the emulator of the order himself. So it became a moment of like, what is he? I mean, you know what I mean? Oh, it's just what was the threat for? That's not wrong though. That is definitely. I mean, technically, if you actually consume the whole you kind of like been putting out how the story flow, right? You really kind of beg the question on like what is Mihoyo going for? You know what I mean? I'm not saying like it's bad or whatsoever. It's actually more towards like what is Mihoyo aiming for? That's the one thing that got me really inclined to it. Any problem with the alarm? Stop flashing. Goodness, that was us. You took the problem in the time. About the win earlier. The crown of a fallen knight. The flashing. The ghosts are actually. The ghosts are never harm you. They're outside by. They were healer who give up their life fighting the abyss. How could they ever be sure? It's thanks that that title does sound kind of cool. The sound of the frog walking apart, you wasn't crash. Okay, what was he trying to push away? It's really accept. No, the thing is right. The thing is, well, the question we have to ask ourselves at the start is that we like when remember the last time when I said I find some of the characters very sus, and Sunday was definitely one of them. Interestingly, I said that eventually it's kind of like sus in a way, and I was like correct in a way, but then I said that Sunday also kind of like also pretty sus, and all that he was the evil person that we have to fight against. And the funny thing is, right, when I actually say one thing is that when they show his sad reason for why he want to do it, it's also kind of a better question like, was he really considered evil in a way, or was he doing something to make sure that he want to achieve what he want, you know what I mean? Yeah, the thing is, right, if when this time you were here, I think you'll definitely be using this as the way to say the one thing is like, is the person evil or not along the line, because it's just like the same thing as I think like Pale Song you definitely can understand. It's like now you understand why I say that, hey, why I always look at things and I say that, hey, what the Germany did in World War II, was it evil or not? When they take out evil things, right, obviously taking people's life for their beneficial is like, we can consider it's evil, but to them, why they do the evil stuff? Because to them it's like they are taking revenge against the evil themselves. They're just paying back for what other people did the evil thing on them in a way. So the thing is, right, it's really kind of like funny in a way that what is evil, and I say it is like long time ago. It's really kind of like there's no right or wrong answer. It's how you guys define evilness. You know what I mean? So like in a way, it's like we have to consider like who is evil in the game at the moment. Yeah, the funny thing, right? The issue on hand is that they aren't showing, like, they even like give us a moment of using the so-called the evil character, and the question we have to ask ourselves is that the only evil character in so far that there is always like concept of evil in the game already. Don't get me wrong. Even in Genshin and Xenosaga, there's very evil in the game. But the only issue on hand is that how do we define that character is evil to the point that people will hate it? You know what I mean? The only character so far is that even if we say that oh Totoro is evil, what he did is evil, taking people's life is evil. But yet, the thing is, there are some people who believe in that doctorate. They want him to be a playable character. They want him to be a character that they can use along the line. You know what I mean? So the issue on hand is right. They are not wrong. Pure medicine or pure evilness or whatever is not wrong. Don't get me wrong. The issue on hand is how do we know that the person is so evil to the point that that burst they just be gone. You know what I mean? Because in over the like even like the funny thing is like when people ask me, I say that hey, even like Mr. Beast, I never like him. And the funny thing is I don't never like him. It's long before his controversy or his drama, all these things. And then people and the issue on hand is that I never stop people from supporting Mr. Beast because it's like people still believe him, people still like him. Not wrong. It's the issue that is not the question we have to ask. Is Mr. Beast really evil or not? Isn't that the same time logic? When's Maria? Yeah, I've help too. Yeah, in a way you can say it's neutral, whatever. But the thing is, the way you do things, can you say is it really neutral? You know what I mean? But the issue on hand, right? What if the things that he do end up affecting people in a negative way? Is that not considered evil? Like you have to understand one thing, Vanessa, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that what he did is wrong. I'm just saying that what if that what he's doing end up causing some other people to become greedy? Like he give people to become and people end up wanting the money and they became greedy. Or people end up using that greed to cause harm for others instead. Then the question we have to ask ourselves, now is Mr. Beast evil? I think it's like I know you kind of like drag out the pet topic again in a way. I'm not saying like it's wrong or whatever. It's actually more towards like I want you guys to be cautious of like why I always stand in the middle ground as an observer and don't really say that hey if I like normally when people go and create all the drama I always try to step away. Not saying that I want to, but it's actually more towards that I need to observe the flow and see how it's going. And even if people end up hating the way I look at it, why I never say is the person evil or whatever. It's more towards like or take a side of and say that hey the person deserve whatever. It's that the only time when people end up making me go that route is only when the person is so damn hateful to the point that I will only say that. And so far, one of the person that I can definitely say is Johnny Sumani. But the issue on hand is, do I still talk about Johnny Sumani? No, because he's getting his karma, he's deserving his karma And that is his issue. And now the funny thing is, now that is not longer my problem. I just observe the issue and just move on. At least that's how I look at it. So the one thing is, right, what if I tell you guys the reason why I never trust Mr. Beast, and you guys can hate me for it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna stop you guys from hating me if you guys think is I'm. What if the way you guys think that saying that, hey, if you are kind to people and you're doing a show out of it and you are earning money from YouTube and you're using that money again, but you are making even more money than the money you give out, can you really say that you aren't doing kindness? Because he's end up, because the issue on hand is that there is also already like allegation of people saying that he's thinking of making money. Because the thing is, right, can he really go as far as don't think of making money? Can he really thinking of way to ensure that people are giving the money to help the poor? Yeah, that's the thing. You guys are looking at the result. But the issue on hand is that you guys don't look at one thing that I always look at. The consequences. The bad detail. The little detail. That is one thing that I always look. I'm not saying that he can't think of way to make money. The issue on hand is that you guys have to understand one thing. Is that he's making money. He throw the money away. So that people will end up giving even more money to him. And he get even more money. And he keep doing it again and again and again. To the point that it became a problem of like people thinking that maybe they should do the same thing, and now there is copycats of Mr. Beast, or people doing the same thing again. And there is people who do it way worse than Mr. Beast. Can you guys tell me that Mr. Beast is not the indirect evil because he end up creating this kind of evilness? So, if you guys see me for saying that, I won't stop you guys. The issue on hand is that, as what Pearson say, being good is more than enough. The reason why I want you guys, especially like Vanessa, I've been teaching you guys for quite a long already. I always want you guys just be kind, be good. Don't be like those people end up saying, oh, I'm gonna donate money, whatever. Like if I end up having some money, the most I will just say that, hey Vanessa, I'm gonna commission you on drawing artwork for me. And most that is all. There is similarity, okay, Vanessa. It's similarity in each top overall. The similarity in each topic that always end up saying that I using it as a reference. I will be able to resolve the some sort of adventuring. Handle business well, adventuring is not my strength. Come by again, we'll chat about something more interesting. It's not wrong though. But at the very least, the next time I'm going to do the live stream on Genshin is probably hopefully like 2 or at least hopefully 2 stream will be able to at least get 100% on this whole damn area. But at least for here, 100%. 100%. And I'm more than happy already. Yeah, that's not wrong though. I mean, like, the funny thing is, right, the issue if we actually apply that to games, right, we have to understand is that in Genshin, not in Genshin, in Xenogears Zero, they are going in the flow of the cycle, right? They are going in the moment of cycle, And the issue on hand is that they want the end to the cycle. Get what I mean when it's on? And I think like the finality is actually the ending, the story coming to an end along the line. And I think that's what Mihoyo want us to have an understanding of Hokai Star Rail ending. The ending of the story. So I'm not sure how they going to go about that. I'm still in time to know how they're going in that route. Especially one is kind of like interesting in its own sense. But I kind of like curious about how they floating to that way on in a way that I kind of like find it enticing. Not saying it in a bad way, okay. It's more towards like interesting in a way that the way the flow of the story, the way the thing is going towards in a way. So I really curious on how they're going to flow from that end, but at the very least, for Genshin, I'm gonna take a break from probably not tomorrow. Tomorrow is night chat. So next week, hoping to at least play a bit. I think tomorrow night chat is more towards like me playing a bit of Zelda Zone Zero. So at least give you guys a heads up. A bit more time. I will probably go to eat my dinner. But now, since Vanessa, you want me to yap, I can definitely yap. Yeah, please, I'm going to eat your dinner, don't need to worry. Well, we can yap on Discord then. Vanessa, we can yap on Discord. I already did 9 more minutes, I'll be reaching 4-hour stream, so I think this is a good time to end the stream. Considering that as there is a lot of things that I want you guys to be cautious of. What is evil? All these things. I think we can leave that as tomorrow night chat along the line. At least that's what I think. But for now, that being said, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys again at the next video or live stream. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a nice day. All night. Otsukare. Bye bye.